Welcome, Bike, you magnificent masochists of mishap. If you're just joining us, you've missed the first half of the craziest crypto story this side of the internet. Do yourself a favor. Pause this video, go binge part 1, and then come right back. For everyone else, you know that Harold Jenkins' crypto catastrophe is reaching its perfect storm. Last time we saw our hero, the man who gets paid to sort spiced racks, he had face-planted into destiny, all thanks to a coffee-soaked keyboard and the pile of power belonging to one Mr. Whiskers. The currency born from chaos was mooning harder than a werewolf at a full eclipse. Harold suddenly had Wall Street wolves at his door, literally. I think that kid in the hoodie was actually howling in now. He's just one private jet away from fame, fortune, or possibly felony charges for accidental market manipulation. This, my friends, is part 2. The final Feline Fiasco. And that's it. No sequels, I promise. Unless Mr. Whiskers tweets otherwise. Hit that like button if you're on Team Cat, subscribe for more narrated nonsense. And let's claw our way to the credits. Cut to 6 p.m. on that fateful Tuesday. Harold's quiet suburban cul-de-sac now looks like a furry drones are buzzing overhead, their cameras adorned with Katir filters. Neighbors are peeking through their blinds like a colony of nosy prairie dogs. And that kid in the hoodie, he started a chant circle, complete with glow sticks shaped like fish skeletons. MEOWCOIN, MEOWCOIN, meow. They chant, a bizarre anthem for the new digital age. Inside, Harold is sweating through his one good tie. He has barricaded the front door with a Lazy-boy recliner and is frantically trying to call an Uber. Black because, you know, nothing screams crypto whale quite like arriving in a slightly dented Prius. But Chad from Quantum Ventures isn't messing around. A sleek black SUV, the kind that looks like it's auditioning for a heist movie, rolls up to the curb. Its tinted windows reflect Harold's own panicked face. Back at him, the door opens. Mr. Jenkins, hop in. The jet's fueled, and we brought treats for the king. The king? Harold's confused for a second. Then he feels a familiar weight. All right, Mr. Whiskers, who is now draped over Harold's shoulder like a living, breathing, slightly judgmental stole, eyeing the driver with pure imperial disdain. Fast forward through 3 hours of turbulence that could rival Harold's love life. We're wheels down at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. That special place for people who think private just means no lines for mediocre coffee. Chad picture a crypto bro who moonlights as a used car salesman, all held together by a man boon that seems to defy gravity. Ushers Harold into a limo. The air inside smells of venture capital and a faint hint of regret. Harold, my man, you're a visionary, Chad exclaims, clapping him on the back. MEOWCOIN's at a $50 million market cap. Influencers are literally shaving their heads into the shape of cat whiskers. We want in. We're talking a $10 million investment. Your face on billboards from here to Tokyo. But first, the pitch. Harold, clutching Mr. Whiskers like a furry, purring stress ball, blurts out the first thing that comes to mind. Pitch, I audit air fresheners for a living. My cat just sat on my laptop. Chad roars with laughter, as if Harold just delivered the greatest TED Talk of all time. That's the genius of it. Authenticity. Bro, feline, serendipity. The limo glides to a stop. They've arrived at a Penthouse summit. It's a rooftop soiree overlooking the city. Holographic cats dance on the Hudson River below. Sushi towers are shaped like blockchain links, and guests in MEOWCOIN capes are earnestly arguing whether NFTs are the new catnip. Harold is in way over his head, faster than a kitten tangled in a ball of yarn. He's immediately cornered by a former winner Turnby. See who asks. So, what's your exit strategy? Are we talking moon? Mars? Harold, completely bewildered, stammers. The litter box. A ripple of laughter goes through the crowd. It's nervous at first, but then it becomes genuine. Let's be honest. In a room filled with egos inflated like a Dogecoin pump, Harold's brutal honesty is the plot twist nobody saw coming. But Mr. Whiskers, that tabby is absolutely thriving. He's become the unofficial mascot of the evening. He's posing for selfies, held up by Harold like a grumpy, furry Oscar trophy. At one point he casually knocks over a $2,000 bottle of sake directly into the DJ booth, which immediately cues up a remixed version of the Mexican hat dance. And then comes the kicker. During a live demo on a massive screen, with Chad showing off the MEOWCOIN exchange, Mr. Whiskers makes his move. He leaps onto the console and paws at Chad's phone. And on that screen, the MEOWCOIN exchange interface, one fat, decisive paw tap. On what button? Sell order for everything. The holographic cats dancing over the Hudson glitch and vanish, as the token S value plummets 80% in 60 seconds. Gasps echo across the rooftop. Screams. An influencer faints dramatically into her caviar dip. It is pure pandemonium. Chad's man boom unravels like a bad poem in a rainstorm. "What have you done, Jenkins?" he shrieks. Harold, with Mr. Whiskers now mid-leap from his arms, yelps. Nothing. It was the cat. It was the cat again. Phones across the party explode with notifications. Hashtag MEOWCOIN is trending worldwide. Redditors are mercilessly roasting the paw that broke the coin. And then, a miracle of miracles. A tweet from the doggy father himself appears. Cats greater than coins. But nice try, at Whiskers Whale. +1 Dougie forever. Somehow, that tweet stabilizes the market. MEOWCOIN settles at a humble $2 million valuation. It's just enough for Harold to cash out his original $500 investment for, wait for it, $50,000. Not exactly Lambo money, but hey, that's a solid down payment on a cat tier the size of Rhode Island. By dawn on Wednesday, the summit survivors are toasting Harold, hailing him as the great equalizer, the man who brought humility back to the blockchain. Chad. He's already pivoting, launching a new firm called Positive Investments, LLC, and that hoodie kid from the cul-de-sac. He's now Harold's official hype man, running a MEOWCOIN recovery subreddit with over 10,000 subscribers. As for Harold, he quits the audit grind. He starts a new career as a freelance feline consultant, advising tech startups on why cats make much better metaphors for market volatility than boring old graphs ever will. And Mr. Whiskers, he now has his own X account, at Real Whiskers Whale, with 1 million followers and sponsored posts for laser toys. We fade out on Harold, sitting on his new porch swing, sipping from an unspillable coffee mug. He looks at his cat and mutters, "We almost had it all, buddy. But this is perfectly absurd." Man and cat, silhouetted against the sunset that looks suspiciously like a blockchain ledger. The end? Or is it? Nah, it's the end. What a ride! Like this video if you'd invest in whatever scheme Mr. Whiskers comes up with next. And be sure to subscribe for more stories at MEOWBACK. Down in the comments, tell me your own crypto pet horror stories. Thanks so much for watching in. Stay chaotic.